Facebook user Ashley Hammond believes that throughout her life, she's always had something paranormal attached to her. She says that no matter where she goes, spooky things always happen. When Ashley moves to a new home in Utah, she starts to see her children walking up and down the staircase on random occasions. Now, usually, Ashley's children walking up and down the stairs would be completely normal. But you see, this happens when Ashley's children are asleep, or sometimes when they're not even at home at all. Ashley believes that she might be seeing something supernatural that is mimicking the appearance of her children. Now, Ashley wants to prove that she is not just imagining these strange phenomena, so she buys a security camera and points it at the staircase. Then one night when all of her children are in bed asleep, this happens.
It's good to keep around.
No, you don't become immortal by making deals with angels. You gotta go to the other guys for that. There. Look at that.
The camera captures a dark figure with glowing eyes that seems to walk up the staircase, a figure that has no visible lower body. So, what do you think this could be? Let me know down in the comments. Like and subscribe now for more chilling videos. High school might be boring when you're a kid, but you still grow up thinking of it as a safe place. Classrooms, lockers, fluorescent lights, the same routines every day. But what if it isn't always that simple? YouTuber Croak posted a video back in February 2007 that shows him and two girls exploring Garland High School, claiming they're there to look for ghosts. The guy filming says he'd heard a story that, at some point in the school's history, a girl passed away in the cafeteria. The three of them slowly moved through the building, half nervous and half excited. And then, out of nowhere, something happens that flips the whole mood instantly.
And
What the hell is that? Oh my god.
what was that noise?
Can you see it?
Did you hear that?
Oh my god, help!
What?
Oh my god. What is that?
What?
Can you see it?
At around the 45-second mark, you can briefly see what looks like a ghostly figure coming up the stairs. It's quick, but it's there long enough to make your stomach drop once you notice it. So, what do you think? It is a real ghost caught on camera? Or, tell me what is going on in your mind. Now this next video was shared to the internet without a source, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. The video shows what looks like security camera footage from a seemingly average home, but then something happens that's absolutely creepy. A small, translucent, childlike figure seems to walk slowly through the living room. Since there's no source, I have no idea whether this footage is real or fake, but this creepy little ghost child is definitely spooky. Monique Cohen is spending a fun day with her son at a park in California, when suddenly, the little boy begins to act very bizarre. Out of nowhere, the boy just suddenly seems to stop and stare at someone or something that we can't see. Then, without a moment's hesitation, he drops to the ground and starts digging furiously with his hands, and finds a random phone from underneath the heavy pile of leaves. After watching the footage back later, Monique believes that something supernatural might have instructed her son to find that phone.
Hi guys, I'm just giving an update on what happened to the phone. Well, I threw it away. I didn't think anything at the time of when I threw it away that I shouldn't have until I watched the video. After watching the video, it didn't sit right with me. It kind of, there really is no story time. The phone was broken. The face was cracked. There was a battery on top of the face, like in the front of the face, but it was broken. So I threw it away. That's it. There's really no story time. He just played, and I kept what I do. I record all my kids when they're playing baseball, football at the park. I'm that mom that records every minute and second of their lives. But that's it.
So, unfortunately, Monique threw the phone away, leaving us all to wonder just what was on that broken phone. Now, I have to say that this is one of the strangest videos I've ever seen. But what do you think? Did a spirit tell the little boy to find the phone, or just what is going on here? You tell me. This next video is from paranormal investigators and brothers Josh, Sean, and Rocky Foreman. On their YouTube channel, Paranormal Nightmare TV series, they set out to investigate the abandoned company housing of the Youngstown Sheet and Tube Company in Campbell, Ohio. The area, consisting of 146 apartments, was built in 1918 to serve as housing for the workers at the Youngstown Steel Factory. In 1977, on a day now known as Black Monday, the steel company, without warning, just closed its doors, instantly firing over 5,000 workers with no warning. These workers were left with nothing and deeply in debt.
Tube is just the worst possible news that we as your elected public officials could have received.
Sadly, some of them saw no way out. These workers tragically took their own lives right inside their company apartments. Slowly but surely, the apartment complexes were abandoned and left to rot. Now, it goes without saying that the abandoned homes have a dark history and are believed to be haunted. Visitors, renovators, and tenants all claim to have witnessed terrifying paranormal activity. The Paranormal Nightmare team intends to find out whether the claims are true. The Foreman brothers split up to cover more area. Rocky is alone and goes into an apartment, where the decaying body of a man was found. Josh and Sean set out to explore a different residence on the property. So, Josh and Sean are alone when they suddenly hear something very disturbing.
Somebody's here, let me know.
Hi, my name's Rocky. Can you tell me your name? Are you in this house?
Did you hear that? Dude, I swear that sounded like somebody yelled Josh. I thought it was Rocky.
Josh and Sean hear someone calling Josh's name from somewhere outside. The two brothers believe that the voice is their brother Rocky calling out to them, but they quickly realize that it's not him. Inside the other apartment, Rocky is completely unaware of what is happening and is busy asking questions using his spirit box. Now, this isn't the only time this creepy phenomenon occurs. That night, Josh and Rocky are outside, while this time, Sean is inside on the upper floor doing a solo investigation. Again, they hear someone calling out.
It's like when you're inside, you don't hear anything outside. Oh. What's wrong? What happened?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Why were you yelling, screaming?
I wasn't.
We were sitting outside on that front porch, and it sounded just like your voice yelling, scream, 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 like you heard a scream, and you're yelling for us to come help.
No,
It sounded just like your voice.
I was just sitting up here asking questions. I had the camera on me the whole time when you guys walked out.
Josh is intrigued by the unexplained cries and decides to do a solo investigation of his own in the upstairs apartment. Again, he captures something creepy.
My name is Josh. Can you please come in here and talk to me? Right there. Whoa. Okay, that was loud. Was that you? Nothing worse than being in a creepy house. I'll show you guys what I see. That's all.
Now, even though they didn't know it at the time, that's not all that the Foreman brothers captured during their investigation of the Youngstown Steelworker apartments. When they get back home, they review their footage of an interview with the apartment complex's redeveloper, Timothy Sokoloff. In the footage, they noticed that on the abandoned lot behind Timothy, they accidentally caught something truly chilling.
And the one brother answered, and there were legs sticking out from behind the door because the other brother dropped dead, and he just left him there on the floor. Like there was nothing to it.
A pale, translucent figure appears in the background behind Timothy. The figure moves around strangely and behaves in a very abnormal way. Whoever or whatever this is, doesn't look like a normal person and seems to be ghostly white with no prominent features. So, did the paranormal nightmare team capture the ghosts of the mill workers calling out from beyond? And who or what is this? As always, I leave it up to you to decide.